Right, a lot of people like to make these videos about their wrestling figure collection and all that stuff, but in all honesty, I'm not really into that whole kind of wrestling figure collecting kind of scene. And nothing against the people who are, because obviously as a wrestling fan, I understand the whole collecting process of wrestling stuff. Like you've seen my videos in the past, I've got DVDs, cups, trading cards and all that stuff, magazines and etc. So I've never actually been into the wrestling figure collecting itself. I was a massive fan of the toys when I was a child and just playing with them as whatever, and I had a shitload of the original Hasbro's, was it? But yeah, maybe I'll show you them one day. But I have one figure, and I didn't buy it myself. It was given to me as a birthday present from this girl I was seeing. It was from her sister. Basically, just bought me this on my birthday. She didn't know what to get me, so she bought me this. And yeah, so I'm not really into the whole figure scene, but I decided to keep it because I thought, you know, it's a present, and I didn't unbox it. I thought, well, there's no point in me opening it. When I was a kid, the first thing I used to do when I get home was open my toys and start playing with them. But obviously, when I got this, I was a bit older. I think she bought it me as a kind of joke because she knows I was a wrestling fan, so she thought, you know, like everyone used to joke, oh, it's childish or whatever. So she bought me a toy. But yeah, I don't think it's rare or anything. I just think it's just one of your regular ones, and it's a Ruthless Aggression Randy Orton Series 40. Now when I saw that, I couldn't believe it was Series 40. But yeah, there's my Randy Orton. On the back, it's got pictures of Edge, R-Truth, Randy Orton, Matt Hardy, Chris Jericho, and Undertaker. I remember really liking to play with like these wrestling toys when I was a kid, but I didn't like them when they took the size up to be the bigger size. It used to go up to about there, and I thought it was perfect size. It fit in your hand perfectly. You could do the grappling moves and all that. But these bigger ones, I remember it was around like the late 90s when they first came in, and playing with them a few times, and I didn't really get into them. But yeah, that's my one wrestling figure that I do own. So yeah, like I said, I'm not really into it. If I was to, like, for example, win from a raffle or something, a toy like this, I'd keep it like I've kept this. But I wouldn't go out purposely and go out to buy one of these myself. And I wouldn't, like, people spend a lot of money on these things, and I personally don't think it's worth it. Not to bash them or anything, obviously that it's their money, they can spend it on whatever they want. But personally, if I'm going to spend $40 like people are spending on stuff like this, I'd rather personally buy like wrestling DVDs if I'm going to spend it on wrestling. Or maybe like, I don't know, if you get a magazine subscription for a year for like Power Slam or something like that. But yeah, this is just a basic one, obviously. Again, I'll show you that Randy Orton. He's got a t-shirt on that says Randy Orton on it. It comes with a microphone. As you can see there, he's got hair on it, so it's reasonably old. Well, a couple of years maybe. Well, it is a couple of years because I got it about 2 years ago. And actually, yeah, like 3 years ago now. I had this quite a while. I had to dust it off when I took it off the shelf because it's just been lying there for ages. And not that I didn't appreciate the gift. I did appreciate it because, you know, she didn't have to get me anything, but she did. And yeah, it's alright to have, I suppose. But yeah, I'm not one of these with, like, obviously with like listing them all over the wall. I generally don't have the money to spend all that money, if I'm being honest, as well on it. But yeah, this is my one wrestling toy in a box. Maybe one day I'll get my little Hasbro's out and I can show you all them, because I actually would like to get them all out and have a look at them myself. I remember my favourite ones like Bret Hart and Maze Ramon. I remember losing them and being gutted about it, but whatever. This is my video of my one wrestling toy in a box. Randy Orton, wrestling action figure. Not to, I feel like I'm putting people down who own these things. Don't get me wrong, I'm not, because they're collector's items, and obviously people have got them signed and whatnot. I'd like to get this signed by Randy Orton. If Randy Orton never came to the UK, I'd definitely get this signed, and I'd definitely keep it. I'm not one of those for eBay and stuff. But yeah, with that, I am out. Please comment below. Let me know if you are a wrestling collector or whatever, and if you even have this figure. Let me know if you collect the rare ones, like the ones that have like 1 of 100 or stuff. I actually watch those videos that people make, like Assault and Battery and Mr. Wrestling 1980. They make really interesting videos, and I actually like to see their videos where they go through like all their collections and the autographs they've got, because it's really interesting. But personally, I'm not one to buy them myself. But yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, so write down here if you're a collector or not, or what you think of the whole action figure sort of deal. And with that, I'm out. See you later.